Hello, 7th graders. So, I was working on your assignment and it wasn't recording, so I'm gonna try that again. I was gonna do this in 2 parts anyways, so that kind of works. Okay, let me see if I can remember everything I said in that last video. Okay, so what we're doing is you guys are making a mosaic cross, and we're making this out of construction paper. Okay, so we are not using scissors, we are tearing pieces. So when we're talking about mosaic and like the definition, really what it is, it's just small pieces put together to create something. So it could be like an object or a person or a place, thing, whatever it is. So it's tiny pieces put together to create something. So what we're doing here is we're making a cross. Okay, so these are the 2 colors that I recommend. If you don't have them, just use what you have, okay? So black for your background and then white for the cross. Now, if you don't have those colors, don't use them. Use what you can, okay? And my background colors, I'm doing 6. So I'm using 6. I'm using 3 here and 3 here. I'm going to be making almost like a rainbow in the background, okay? If you don't have all these colors, you don't need to use all these colors. If you just have like 2 colors, you can use the 2 colors like a pattern. So blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. Whatever you have will work, okay? I'm using Elmer's glue. It works better in regards to this project only because if you use a glue stick on construction paper and you're not neat, you're able to see the glue when it dries, like in the outer parts, and it like discolors the artwork, okay? So for whatever reason, if you're not careful, then you'll see it and it just doesn't look very nice. So again, if you don't have Elmer's glue, you use a glue stick, just be careful. But if you have the Elmer's glue, this would be the best type of glue to use for this kind of project, okay? All right, I'm putting this away. Okay, so I was going to do this in a 2-part series, but I'm forced to do it in just one because I've already finished half of it. Okay, long story short. Okay, so I had the long piece, right? I cut it in half because you don't need this huge piece, and you can always save the difference there for like a later time. So I'm gonna put that back. Okay, so green would be next. So what I'm doing is I'm tearing in the middle. Tearing in the middle, putting this to the side, and I'm gonna tear all along the sides here because I don't want that perfect straight line there, okay? Just getting all those perfect straight edges off. And I'm tearing, I'm not cutting, okay? I am going to trash this now. All right, so now I'm just tearing strips off. However they cut is fine. Okay. Just tearing away, tearing away. All right, so now, whoa, that's way too small. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is, so I'm doing the order of the rainbow, so green would be next. So I'm just kind of making this kind of look with my, like a swirly line with my glue. And I'm gonna add the bigger pieces first, okay? Any direction's fine. Okay, and then when you are working with like a mosaic print, you don't want the pieces to touch each other, so you almost want it to be just kind of near it. So the best way I can kind of describe like a mosaic type of art is if you have like a mirror or a piece of glass or something and it breaks, okay? So when you like slam on it and it breaks into pieces. but the pieces are not touching each other. It's almost like there's cracks in them, okay? So that's like the best way I can think of when I think of like mosaic. That's what it looks like something just cracked, broke, okay? Then I'm adding little dots, and where those little dots are, I'm going to add some more pieces of paper, but I'm going to make them smaller, okay? So I'm just tearing them, making them smaller. Okay, if you want to put some yellow there, you can, or if you want to just stick with the green there, it's up to you. Or maybe you're not even doing green. Do whatever color you have. Using green. Not doing green. What am I talking about? Okay. Okay. So I'm going to put some green. Of yellow. Put that in there. Here. Put some yellow pieces. One there. And one there. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to add a little piece there. So now my next color is going to be blue. So these extra pieces, you guys can trash them, or maybe you're making something else, you can use that for whatever else you have. Just turn it in half. Starting to cut around the edges again. Trash it. And just cutting strips like